Shalom. Hey y'all, hey. Okay, welcome back to the channel. So we are going to do a pick a card reading based on what the next 6 months will be looking like for you. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I don't feel like doing a separate cut for the pile selection, so you're not getting one today. But this is just going to be your pile selection right here and right now. So pile 1, we have this orange calcite featuring my press-on nails that I made myself. And then we have this one came off, but honestly, I'm not mad about it because I would like for them to all, or mostly all, be off before I have to go to my part-time job because I work with my hands there and I don't want to ruin my nails. So, okay, this is pile 2, which is an Amazonite point with smoky quartz. And then for pile 3, we have this cubular opalite. Okay. You may pause if need be, if you need more time. If not, then we are just going to jump right into pile 1, what the next 6 months looks like for you. And also, I'd just like to say that all of my readings are 10% off from now until July 30, from now through July 31st. So, including the day of July 31st. All my readings on Rosio will be 10% off. Link will be in the bio, and you know, all those good and wonderful things. Pick your pile. I'll meet you. I'll see you. I'll see you there, friend. Oh wait. Damn, bitch, pick a pile. Okay, so if you picked pile 1, which is this pile with the orange calcite, then this is your reading for you for what the next 6 months are going to be looking like. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. Actually, I'm going to start with the Oracle. The Depop Queen's Oracle deck. I haven't used this one in quite a while. So I just felt like picking it up. Okay, Spirit Guides, Archangels, and Ancestors. What will the next 6 months look like for my pile 1? Okay, we have Lotto, Instinct. Following your instincts a lot, especially within these next 3 months. Okay, and then we got Aaliyah for Angel. And then there's also, I was going to put this back, but I flipped it over anyway. We got Lauryn Hill from Inspiration. So I feel like you're going to be guided by divine inspiration. I feel like the first 3 months are going to be you learning to trust and not just to trust, but also acknowledge and trust and follow your own instincts and be comfortable in that kind of, moving in that kind of way. And sort of like, I heard living by the seat of your pants, but I'm not sure if that's entirely is like the most accurate thing to say. Like, I feel like you're going by your gut instincts and not necessarily following a logic a logical plan. You're just going with what feels right and feels like the best option for you and the people around you or whoever you're responsible for. And then following that within the next 6 months, because you have been following that the 3 months after those first 3 months, because you have mastered following your intuition and staying true to your own inner guidance and authenticity, you are going to be experiencing a higher and more potent connection with the universe, God, divine, whatever you see as like your source. I don't know. There's so many different terms and ways to like phrase things, but you could also be getting like direct inspiration from your ancestors or angels. The more you connect to your inner guidance, the more you are connected to these angels, and they give you direct inspiration to your creative endeavors, because calcite is really for the sacral chakra, which is all about creativity. Let me see, can I put this somewhere that, I guess, where you can see it? Okay. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have Rihanna for dominance. You are dominating. You are mastering yourself. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Oh, I didn't like that shuffle. We're going to do a different one. Also, these piles may be recorded like at different times on different days, but that's just because, you know, shoot, I be doing this on my phone. Okay, Dragons, Angels, and Ancestors. What would the next 6 months, the first 3 months of the next 6 months look like? Okay, we have the 5 of Coins reverse. This is overcoming struggles and obstacles, coming out of the cold, gaining stability. This is being able to finally like land and like stand on your feet. And then we have the Knight of Coins reverse. It's complacency. This is you stepping out of complacency. Let me put that. Yeah, okay. This is you outgrowing complacency. Outgrowing certain limitations. King of Swords, Aquarian energy, Page of Swords reverse, Gemini energy, 8 of Coins reverse. You could have gone through a cycle where you felt very much underappreciated and counted out by other people, no matter how much you gave and how much you put out to them. And that's because you were giving in an effort to give back, to get back what it is that you were seeking, meaning that you were trying to be what it is that you were seeking in the world. You were trying to give in an effort to have that same effort be given back to you, when in reality you needed to be giving that effort to yourself so that you could shine brighter and attract those giving people to you. Attract people who see you for who you are, not for what you have. The King of Swords here, this is about mastering discernment. This is about having good judgment. About having a healthy balance between the mind and the heart and the mind. The inner and outer external worlds. The inner and outer world. I want to clarify the Page of Swords here. There are people watching you. There are people watching you hard at work. Manifesting for yourself, creating something creative. The Sun card reverse. People are not happy about this, though. Leo energy. There are people who are in their ego who are watching you come out of the cold and mature. They're watching you mature and become more stable, and they don't like that. Ace of Wands, Two of Cups reversed, because they know that they won't be able to be a part of it. These are situations you put to rest with the Four of Swords. These were people who had nothing stable or tangible to offer. People who were like fair weather friends, who were only there for a fun time and not really a long time, or who were only there when it was nice and things were good, but when it was storming and you're struggling, they were nowhere to be found. It's just they were that, oh damn kind of friend. That's not your friend. Okay. I also got my hands on the Hermit Tarot Oracle deck. Very excited about that. So yeah, let's see what these first 3 months are looking like. Gossip only hurts more. There's people talking about you, bruh. They're salty though. They're trying to hurt you, but it's like, don't feed into this. Seek professional advice. I am in so much pain. Reach out. Okay, so I got this in 2 different ways. Some of you might be able to might need to seek professional advice in that you need professional help when it comes to whatever it is that you're trying to create and manifest here. Like, for example, you're trying to become more stable and fiscally responsible and things like that. So you would like to hire an accountant to help manage your finances. Or, you know, maybe this even is therapy, but I wasn't particularly getting that for you, whoever is watching this reading. But that could be true. You know, if you feel like that's something that you need and that would help you, that might be something that you're engaging in within these next 3 months. And you could be talking about discussing how people have gossiped about you and that hurts your feelings. But this also could be about those same people who gossip about you. They're gossiping about you and talking about you because they're in so much fucking pain and they want to hurt you because they want you to reach out. They want to instigate some shit with you. They want to fucking argue with you because they're boring, basic bitches who have nothing going on with their fucking lives. They only want to start shit because they ain't got shit going on for their fucking selves. And they need to seek professional advice. They need to seek help. They need some therapy to work that shit out. And then half these people that go around trying to talk about you also talk about they friends. It's just lame. It's just lame. Like, don't get sucked into this. This is like something that could possibly distract you. Do you even see me that way? I know you from somewhere. Let me have you. Like, these are people that are like clawing and like desperately want your attention. Because they don't have any motherfucking self-love. And they see that you are abundant in that shit for yourself and they want some of it. And if they can't have it, they can't get it from you, they want to take it from you by dragging you down and fucking arguing with you and ruining your day and throwing you like, bruh. Don't get into that. Okay. All right. What about... Okay, so these are the three... those final 3 months within the next 3 months. Okay, so we have the 10 of coins, the 7 of wands reverse, and the 10 of cups. There's karmic cycles, ancestral karma around being defensive. And this defensiveness has manifested itself in several different ways. This can even in within your bloodline. This defensiveness can show up as being rather passive or rather assertive and aggressive. You could have someone who's like hyper defensive and always on edge, always ready to fight somebody, like people like that in your family, or people who are defensive in a passive way where they hide themselves away in order to not have to encounter the judgments of others. And that's a way of defending themselves and keeping themselves safe in their vulnerability by not sharing it with anyone. And by not sharing it with anyone, it doesn't allow you to build the connections necessary to have the 10 of cups and the 10 of coins. To have family, to have a legacy. And this defensiveness has prevented your bloodline from generational success and wealth for years. Bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance reverse, Sagittarian energy, Queen of Cups reverse, Cancer energy, and the 3 of Wands reverse. Look, she's a mermaid. And her nose, like, she kind of reminds me of Hallie. Maybe you guys just saw the Little Mermaid movie or you want to see it or something. Okay. Being emotionally repressed has kept you stuck, has kept you from advancing, because the 3 of Wands is growth and expansion. But in the reverse, it's this is being emotionally closed off with the Queen of Cups reverse. This is, the cup is closed. Look, she has her hand over the cup. Like, she has nothing to give to people emotionally, or in a sense of vulnerability. And it's kept you stagnant in a place of waiting. For some of you, this could be like, oh, waiting for this unity, your people, your tribe, whether that be like your forever life partner that you marry, or like someone that you could solidly trust to do business with, or friends to have for life, things like that. You desire that, but it's like you don't allow yourself to have that desire, or at least you used to not to. Within these next 6 months, you're breaking past that. Temperance required reverse. This is pushing for results. It's like you try to manipulate, subconsciously or consciously or not, you try to manipulate situations by controlling how much you invest in it emotionally. You try to manipulate it to go into the direction that you want it to go in, and that just ultimately keeps you in this stagnant energy. I want to clarify the Seven of Wands reverse. Clarify the Seven of Wands reverse. We have Two of Swords. Look, and then the Ten of Pentacles reverse. This is breaking a tradition, breaking a karmic cycles. And then the Two of Swords, this is indecision. Indecision because you're caught between two truths. One is your own authentic internal truth, and one is the external truth that is trying to be projected onto you by other people. Which one will you adhere to? One of them is the projected broken truth of your ancestral karma, and one is your own internal truth. Which one will you lead? And that's something you're being challenged with within the next 6 months, especially within that latter half of the 6 months. You could be cutting off family members too at this time. Putting up boundaries with them. Yeah, apathy. Apathetic to them. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a Cancer energy. Cancer is the sign of home and family life. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like these family members might try and like offer you, make a little like solid, like try and offer you a new beginning, like a solid new beginning, but it's lies. Like, these people haven't fucking grown. They haven't changed. They just want the benefits of the growth that you've done for your fucking self. They don't have anything actual tangible to offer you. They don't even have real support to offer you. They still don't understand you. They still don't fucking get you. They still don't see the vision. They still don't fucking understand it. And they're never going to. Let me not say never. But at the time that these people are trying to like come back into your life and getting your good graces, no, they haven't changed. No, they haven't learned anything. Three, there's someone else. I could be your hero, baby. I want to start a family with you. There could be a lot of love offers coming at you too. But a lot of people you have to turn down is what I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords. Like, there's a lot of you having to use your discernment and cut through the bullshit. Not fall for the fucking pipe dreams people are trying to sell you. Also with this, there is someone else. Going back to that family thing. This is just like, they know that if you're not giving to them, you're going to find someone. Like, if you don't have that familial tie with them, you don't feel that safety with them, they know that you're going to find it somewhere else. There might be a need for you to assert yourself against their lies and manipulation with the Ace of Swords there. Ace of Swords reverse. I am manifesting you. There are people that want you back in their life. Especially after you've done all this following your instinct. You've done all this manifesting. You've created so much for yourself. And now people want to ride your fucking coattails. And that's something you need to look out for. Know that you are divinely guided and protected, though. And to keep following, the best thing to do for yourself is to keep following that internal guidance that you are receiving, because you are being directly guided by angels. Over. Okay. This love scares me. I'm absolutely in love with you. So and then think before you act. Like, I feel like there could be a lot of people within those next 6 months, the latter 3, that are going to be clinging for your fucking attention. So many people. Within these next 6 months in general, people want your attention, but especially in those last 3, they are pining for you. Lovers, new ones, old ones, exes, family members that you don't talk to no more, that you cut off, friends that you cut off, old jobs wanting you back, like, all of it. Okay, we're gonna close this out with some astro dice. Okay, we have the sun, Leo energy, 2, second house, Taurus energy, Venus energy, manifesting a lot of money. Cancer, second house, Cancer season, baby. Cancer season just started. It's lit. Ay. Cancer season is all about you, baby. The sun, the identity, the ego, it's all about you, the self. You and your finances are your number 1 priority for Cancer season. You ain't worry about men. And the love that you pour into yourself will be reflected to you by the universe. You could also be creating very stable connections at this time because of the Cancer energy. Cancer is very much about stability, but it's more emotional stability, whereas Capricorn is more like practical financial stability. So this, especially for those of you who felt like you never really felt at home, like you were very connected with the family you were born into, you are finding your found family. You are finding your home in other people and in yourself within the next 6 months. So yeah, pile 1, that was your reading. I hope it resonated and brought you tons and tons of clarity. Yeah, remember to book your reading through Wizio. The link is in the bio. And use the code summer23 to get 10% off your order. Anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those beautiful, wonderful things. I hope they resonated for you and brought you tons and tons of clarity. Remember that you are important, you are loved, and that you have value. Okay? Okay. All right. Bye, bye, one. And welcome, pile number 2. If you chose this Amazonite point with smoky quartz, then this is your pile. And you also have joined me when another of my nails popped off. Good, great, actually fantastic. Oh, I didn't start. There you go. I didn't start the music. The moving. But I don't want to wear these like nails to work, because then they'll just get ruined at work, and I don't want that to happen. So, okay. What are the next 6 months looking like? What are the first next 6 months looking like for pile 2? Three guys, archangels, and ancestors clarify. No. Where's my selenite one? It's up there. I'm going to clear the energy right quick. Alright. Okay, damn. That can, wow. Stop. This is, I literally just did all that effort to clear the energy, and it still came out with the exact same card, aggressively at that, for the first pile, which was Lotto for Instinct. So some of you guys might have watched the first pile, which a lot of people who watch bigger piles watch multiple piles, so I believe it. But yeah, okay. And then we also have Janelle Monáe for Fluidity for the latter half of those next 6 months. And then there's Kehlani for Superstition at the bottom of the deck as well. Alright, well, kind of same thing I was getting with the Lotto card in the first pile. Is that you're following your gut instincts, your intuition, or you're learning to do that more so within the next 3 months, and then in the latter 3 months following that, you'll be more stepping into this fluid energy, being mutable, being adaptable, flexible, being a shapeshifter, being able to express yourself in various different ways with grace. Okay. Okay. What are the next 3, the beginning of the next 6 months looking like for how to? 7 of Swords reverse, paranoia, Aquarian energy, 9 of Wands reverse, getting up the Full card, Aries energy, Aquarian energy, Uranus energy, and then the 7 of Wands reverse being defensive, and then the 3 of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck as well. These last 2 cards came up in the latter half of Powell's next 6 months reading, but they're showing up for you in the first half. So up front, there's some shadow work that needs to be happening here, and now I want to get my shadow work oracle cards. I don't always think to just grab cards like that, but I did just now. Probably 7 of Wands. Quarrelsome. Does this action fulfill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? So you could be argumentative, aggressive, arrogant. If you're insecure or fear and rejection, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you are needing it. So you could be the type of person who derives your personal power from stepping on other people. And that is something you need to address and look at within. And now I'm getting, I don't know why, but like this wolf, I'm getting is being attacked. And now I'm hearing wolf in sheep's clothing. I feel like people are seeing you for who you truly are. I feel like for some people in this pile, you have not been the most virtuous and kind of people. But that's because you're growing and you're changing. You're here now and you're at this reading because you're growing and you're changing. Congratulations. But and because people started seeing you for the wolf, they started fucking attacking you. Rightfully so. Like, basically people started holding you accountable for you being this arrogant, always arguing. Like, for you, instinct, this is you acting out of your ego. You are a very ego-based person, or you are, and you're trying to move out of that. You are acknowledging that at this time, or you will within the next 3 months, and be working towards fixing that. Your gut instinct is very egocentric. You're also manipulative. Let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? I literally just said you derive your personal power from, or you at least in the past, derive your personal power from stepping over other people. But with the Fool card, you want a new start, a new beginning. And that's what you're kind of paranoid about. You're paranoid that people won't let you prove yourself or change. You're worried that you will forever be, you know, marked as this wolf. You're like paranoid about people attacking you. And partially it's because you're afraid of accountability, but it's also partially because you are afraid of that accountability because you are afraid of being held to that reputation of being a harmful person or an asshole. Like, I don't know what degree of a dick you were, but you were a dick. Or you are. But within the next 3 months, this is something that you are going to be having to get hit with hard. And confront that shit. You could feel like giving up. 9 of Wands reverse. I feel like clarifying the 9 of Wands for some reason. I just feel like I should. That wasn't as good. Okay. Clarify the 9 of Wands reverse. We have the 8 of Wands reverse. 8 of Swords reverse. This is releasing yourself from mental limitations. You feel like giving up on your own growth. Because, okay, what are you paranoid about here? On your emotional growth, on emotionally maturing. Page of Cups, this is emotionally maturing. Breaking past your own mental limitations to emotionally mature and be more, not just receptive, but also open. Yeah, I mean, I think for a lot of you, your biggest struggle is being receptive emotionally. You could have also just been closed off entirely, where you didn't give or receive emotion either. Or tender feelings, vulnerability. You didn't exchange vulnerability with people. Ooh, I could have been... I just got something. So for y'all, this quarrelsome here, this arrogance and this showed up when people wanted to express vulnerability to you or pull vulnerability out of you. You like made up some excuse to fight with them to avoid being vulnerable. I'm like fighting saying it because I know certain people are watching my stuff. Just gotta put that out there. You never mind. Let me keep it positive. It's good that you're growing and changing. Continue being great. Clarify the 7 of Swords here. What are you paranoid about? The World card reverse. Something won't change. That you'll be stuck. Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Virgo energy, and the 4 of Pentacles. You're paranoid that you'll never be emotionally open or like able to love. You're unconfident in your own ability to overcome your own self-deception and to master your own self. You don't feel like you can change or be a better person. Well, that's kind of sad. Unfortunately, don't like that for you. That sucks. Okay. This love scares me. Maybe you want to confess your feelings to somebody. Regardless of the outcome, doing this is a move of maturing for you. And it's a growing point for you, and it's necessary. Regardless of the outcome, allowing yourself to sit in your vulnerability long enough to express it to another person is an essential milestone that you must achieve. Personally, I look at, maybe you guys might be into video games, and that's why I'm bringing this up, but personally, I like games, and I like to think of life as like a video game. Like, for example, I think of like each like year that, you know, you have your birthday, it's like a new level. Like, I'm about to be on level 23 in about a week. Okay. But it's like you need the vulnerability achievement in life. That's funny. I imagine you naked. I think you imagine this person naked. I think you are the person having feelings for another person, and this is overwhelming for you. Because you don't know how to be a loving person. You're just like mean. Like, you just argue. Okay. I think we should see other people. Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna go for you. You know, like the outcome, like if you're gonna end up with this person that you confess your feelings to. But I left because you told me to. I'm afraid to talk to you. You're afraid because you know this person's gonna say no. But you need this. You need to take this L in life. You're also afraid that they're gonna gossip and talk about you. Gossip only hurts more. It's okay. As long as you take your L in stride, it's fine. You'll be okay. Like, hiding from it and like acting like, oh no, that didn't happen. Like, that just makes you look like even more of a bitch. Just be like, yeah, that happened. I took that L and I learned and I've grown and now I know better so I can do better. Right? Right. Okay. Uh-oh. Now let's get into the latter half of the next 6 months for pile 2. Strength for reverse Leo energy. Ooh, I want to put the thing in here so you can see it. I just thought about that. Let me move these for a hot second. Okay, and then we have 3 of Swords, Heartbreak, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, reverse, Gemini energy. Death card reverse at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio energy. You might hold on to this for a while. This is definitely something that's gonna put a chink in the armor, my bro. Put a chink in that ego. But that's what's necessary. You need an ego death. Like, the arrogance, the like, this shit, it needs to be clinked and knocked down so that you can build a better solid foundation within yourself. So you can become so you need to go through this ego death in order to knock out like these shadow aspects of yourself, so that the foundations of your identity are built more off of light aspects. This fluidity here is just making me think of like moving through change. What is the Strength card reverse? Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Disappointed. Ace of Cups, emotionally depleted. Nine of Swords, fear, worry, anxiety. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles reverse. Fear that you'll like, after this, you may like kind of spiral a little bit, go into a little bit of like, you know, get a little dramatic and be like, oh my God, I'll never be in love. But it's all, your feelings are inevitable. And all you can really do is allow yourself to just feel them. Be fluid with them, allow them to run through you. Allow those feelings to pass so you can move on. What's this Page of Wands with the what's this Page of Swords with the Ace of Wands? Page of Swords reversed with the Ace of Wands. Page of Swords reversed with the Ace of Wands. Page of Pentacles reverse. Virgo energy. 3 of Coins. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you need to be careful, because you could spend a lot of your time watching this person go and create and manifest things in their life without you. Like, if you are not careful, you will preoccupy yourself so much with what this other person is doing and moving on to and who they're with. Like, it will, preoccupying yourself with that would not be conducive to your healing. Because what this person achieves beyond the connection that you had, or the ending of the connection that you had, has not shit to fucking do with you. It doesn't. Even if they're going on to like be with someone else, that doesn't mean that you're unworthy of being with someone, or that you'll never find someone. It's just, that's not the person for you. And it seems like you took too long, or you held back, or something. You didn't trust your instinct, and now this is a karmic lesson for you to trust your own instincts. Because you should have expressed vulnerability to this person a long time ago. How you felt. But you didn't. And now this person has outgrown you, it seems like. They're on to doing other things. Working, collaborating with other people. They've got different options. You're just not a part of that. You're not a part of their new beginning. They're creating new beginnings elsewhere. Planting seeds elsewhere, and you're watching them do that. Don't torture yourself doing that. Oh, shit. My life started when I met you. I am coming, trust. 1, 2. Your family won't like me. 1, 2, 3. There's a 4. I'm a fucking flip. It's not a 4. Okay, but this could be something that's like happening like now. Like this is like the next thing to be happening. Like this is being initiated, like 1, 2, 3, go. It's gonna happen. It already started? I don't know. And life started when I met you. It's how you're gonna feel about this person. You see, this is why you need to be careful about watching this person live your life, because you're gonna feel like, oh, you missed out and like you don't have any life. Like it's not gonna be helpful to you to continue to watch this person. Gossip only hurts more. Like you listening to what this person has going on, it's not helping you. Love me. You're like, strength, ego, strength. Reverse there too. Like you're weak for this person. This is desperation. Be careful, because you could really make a fool out yourself being desperate. Yes, sex with you. You really want to have sex with this person, or maybe you're trying to get them. I would do anything for you, but you trying to simp for this person. Also, this could be like a cross-watchers reading, and like all of this is reversed, whatever. This could be someone doing this to you, all of this. And this is what you're going to be experiencing in the next 6 months. Like, you could be this person that is telling them no and going on to better things. However this resonates for you. But I think so, yes. I'm just getting an SIMP and ain't no squirrels in his pants. Like, you know, that's what's going on here. Okay, so we're gonna close this out with Astro Dice. Damn, this one is 30 minutes. Also, be sure to book your pre-recorded personal reading with me through via Wizio. The link is in the description box. From now through July 31st, if you use the code SUMMER23, you will get 10% off of your order. So, yeah. Okay, we have Venus. This is love issues, love things going on. 3, I'm thinking third parties. Libra, Venus again, interpersonal relationships, partnerships, marriage. Some of you might be watching this person that you wanted go on to get married to someone else, or the person that they end up with after you is who they end up marrying. I also am getting like the person that you end up after this, like even if you are the person who is getting left in this situation, the next person that you find might be who, like, marriage potential, with the Libra being there. Venus, so much Venus. But also 3 is just like the 3rd house, Gemini, communication. So this is a lot of feelings, emotions being, love notes, love confessions happening within the next 6 months. Okay, yeah. So that was your reading, pile 3. I hope it resonated and brought you tons and tons of clarity. Okay. Yeah, definitely book your reading and all those great and wonderful things. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. Okay, y'all? Bye. Okay, hey, pile 3. It's a different day. The light's still out for a little bit. I got most of my nails off. I have some tea. Except I did it a little bit different, and instead of like having the base be water, I made it out of almond milk. Does that still make it tea? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, is it not tea if it doesn't have any water in it? And I also got these almond cookies. They're like really good tea cookies. Anyway, we're here, pile 3. So if you chose this cubular opalite, then this is your reading. What the next 6 months are looking like for you. Excuse me. You know, it is indeed Cancerian season. All right. So, let me get 2 cards. What's the first half of the next 6 months looking like for pile 3? Lil Kim, resilience. So you might have to be powering through something these next 3 months. What does the second half of the next 6 months look like for pile 3? We have Janae Aiko for emotions. Okay, y'all could be going through it, be in your feelings. Janae is a Pisces, so you could be in Pisces energy, needing to be in Pisces energy, dealing with a lot of subconscious things that arise through whatever challenging situation you're being put in. within the next 3 months. And then following those initial 3 months, it's like being emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. Secretaries, archangels, ancestors. Okay. We have the Magician reverse and the 10 of coins reverse. So you are trying to break through a karmic cycle. Particularly, you're trying to overcome ancestral karma, but you're lacking the courage and the strength to do so. You perceive yourself as not having the tools or the just what it takes in order to break certain harmful traditions. I'm going to clarify the 10 of coins there to see what you're trying to break away from, but we have the 5 of swords, 9 of cups, and then the 4 of coins. You're holding on to something, holding on to a grudge, and that's keeping you from achieving this wish fulfillment. Okay. Clarify the 10 of coins reverse. Wheel of Fortune, karma, bad luck. A cycle of poverty you're trying to end. A lack mentality that you're trying to overcome. 4 of Swords, King of Swords reverse, Empress. Yeah, it's a mentality that you're needing to overcome in order to have the mindset of the Empress, which is an abundance mindset. You're recognizing that you need to mature in some kind of way. And it's in your discernment, your wisdom. So you could be taking a bit of a break right now, or stepping back in some sense and doing a lot of reflecting. With the 4 of Swords being there, clarify the 5 of Swords. Justice. You feel like something didn't go. Hold on, let me see. Hard work. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, this is like you're just not recognizing how far you've actually come. It's like you're almost at like the finish line of where you've been trying to get, but you're feeling so worn out and so tired. For some of you, you could be wanting to achieve a stable family unit or just a stable support system. Whether that be creating a family network through the friends that you make or just having really close friendships. Some of you could be desiring just to have a healthy, consistent support system. Because besides the 10 of coins, all the rest of these cards, the people are alone. Except for this 9 of cups, which usually the 9 of cups is a solitary card. You are desiring companionship. Whether that's romantic, platonic, whatever, you just want to feel like you can rely on somebody. Some of you are tired of doing everything by yourself, or feeling like you are the only person to ever replenish or motivate you. Other people don't feed into you in the way that you do them. What's the 4 of coins you're holding back? On your intuition. High Priestess reverse Pisces energy. The reason why you got into so many situations of being disappointed and betrayed is because you ignored your intuition about a certain situation or a set of circumstances to begin with. If you had trusted yourself in your own judgment, instead of choosing to trust other people in their word more than your own gut feeling, you would have avoided so many different things. And I'm not saying that to say like, oh, you should have, could have, would have, should have. That's not to shame you. It's to empower you. It's to say that you now know that you can move forward, never having to encounter the same bullshit you've had to before, because you know what it looks like. You know that you can trust your own judgment when it comes to people and their intentions for you. This could be what you're reflecting on. You're maturing here, and you're grieving the old part of you that wasn't as mature, that maybe was more trusting, maybe was more trusting of others, and sought validation outside of themselves. You are saying goodbye to that part of yourself in that time of your life. Just a couple cards for these next 3 minutes. Gossip only hurts more. There may be people talking about you, and it's not all necessarily bad or in a negative way, just talking about how you're growing and how you're changing. People are observing you at this time. And you just want to be left alone. I just want space. Number 6, Virgo, 6th house of daily routines. You don't want to be bothered with people, but people want to be all in your fucking business. They're gossiping. See how the gossip card is touching the high priestess? They're gossiping because they perceive you as being secretive. Maybe you could have been someone who like overshared or was just like, I don't know, just like happy and enthusiastic about what you had going on, so you had no problem. I think you could have almost been sort of desperate to relate to people in the past because you were made to feel so outcasted by your family. Or you just felt like the black sheep of your family, and so you tried to find other places where you could relate to others, and so you would share and speak on your experience or your goals, and only to find that the people around you had such limited mindsets, and they were never able to relate to the grandiose visions that you have for yourself and for your life. 1515 when I just said that. $15 is the devil card. This is those people seeking that relatability from these simple-minded people is what binded you and held you back. People are noticing how much you're maturing, though. I just dream and wish for everything, and then if I follow you, I could lose everything. So these people are people who don't actually have the strength of will to continue on with a goal. They don't have the resilience that you do. Instead of taking inspired action towards their manifestations, as you should, like, yes, you need to keep the faith. That is important. That is half of manifesting. But it's also important for you to take action towards these things. And these people are not the type of people to do that. Say, for example, somebody wants to be a dancer. And like they may like dance at parties or in street or like put up like little like stories of them dancing or whatever, yet they don't go to any auditions. And so, but then at the same time, they have the audacity to sit there and motherfucking complain about how nobody appreciates or or sees their talent. Meanwhile, they aren't seeing their own talent. They're the reason why they aren't being scouted, why they aren't being spotted, because they aren't putting themselves out there enough, because they aren't even going and doing the fucking work and taking the initiative to do auditions and get their name out there as a dancer. These are the type of people that you're dealing with. But also at the same time, if I follow you, I could lose everything. They know that they can't do what you do. They don't have it in them. And also for some of them, it's because some of them want to like literally like almost steal your destiny. They want to have, they see the potential they have and they want to possess it for themselves in their own future. Like they want to like walk your path and have your life and your purpose. But the thing is even if they emulated that shit to the best of their fucking ability, even if they literally walked in your fucking footsteps step by step right behind you, they are never going to see the same success that you have, that you will down your path, because it's not meant for them, because it's not their fucking path, it's yours. So they could never do what you do. And then there's two, I feel the same way. You feel the same way about these people. You could never be as fucking limited and basic and small-minded as them. You could never settle in life. You could never settle knowing that you are capable of so much more. I am coming, trust, reach out. I would do anything for you. And it's a number 10. You in particular could possibly be, because of this maturing, you're definitely cutting off and leaving behind several people, and you're not being as communicative to several people anymore, because you realize that half the people that you were like talking to were really just being fucking nosy. They didn't have shit to offer. They never helped. They didn't even have any fucking advice. There's nothing. And the only purpose they served being in your life was to be fucking nosy. Or to study you. Because you're the fucking blueprint. So they can be more like you. And in particular, these could be family members, just because the 10 of coins there and the 10 again. These people are going to be reaching out to you once you distance yourself. I miss you, do you? If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Definitely. These people know you're gone. And that'll never be the same. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I worry about us a lot. It's never gonna be the same. And they know that. Okay. What about the latter half of the next 6 months for pile 3? What is the latter half of the next 6 months for pile 3 looking like? We have the Ace of Coins. Fresh beginnings. 8 of Swords. Knight of Wands. You could be trapped in your head about taking action towards something. And then we have the 5 of Cups reverse. Oh, this could be you leaving. You could be wanting to move because the Five of Cups reverse is returning home. And then the Eight of Swords here, this is what you're trapped in your head about taking action on a move. You want a fresh start somewhere. You feel like you need a fresh start. Pile 3, y'all could be moving in the next 6 months. Isn't that funny? It's just, I feel like some of y'all might just leave. Like, y'all might just leave. Like, tell as little people as possible that you're moving and just be gone. I think that's hilarious. Don't really need a clarifier. I feel like I just got it. Knight of Wands is also Sagittarian energy. Sagittarian is travel. Clarifying this Five of Cups reverse. What is to this Five of Cups? That is too much. What's to this Five of Cups reverse? Ah! Oh my god. Two of Cups. Six of Cups reverse, Scorpio energy. You're like you could be tempted. You could like want to move but be tempted to stay because of a codependent relationship with someone from your childhood who made you feel like you wouldn't be successful without them, who tried to project onto you a fear of a lack mentality so that you would be forever codependent on them and not leave them. And not break the cycle. This is a family member too. We have the 10 of Coins reverse again. The Devil. What was I talking about when I said 15-15? Wanting to relate to these people. You can't relate to these people. They have a severe lack mentality that they will only ever continue to try and project onto you, so they can feel better about themselves. Page of Cups reverse, they're immature. They're emotionally codependent. Delays, 8 of Wands, they're trying to delay you. Delay your collaborations, working with other people. Delay you becoming the Emperor. Stepping into your personal power and taking action. These people are arrogant and emotionally manipulative. They need to feel like you are beneath them in order to feel better about themselves. That's like And these are your blood relatives. I'm not even going to call these people your family. There's a difference between family and relatives. You could be related to a person through blood or marriage, but that does not mean that we're family. That does not mean that we love and support each other. Because that's what family is. But these people aren't really happy for you. Even if they pretend to be and they smile in your face, they're just surprised that you keep making shit happen. You always wanted to relate to these people because they're who raised you up. They are what the Matrix wants you to consider your family. Blood does not define family, though. I left because you told me to. These family members could have also made you feel very much unwanted. You could have been severely neglected. That's just what I'm like getting and seeing when I'm looking at this Eight of Swords. This is like a neglected child who's been like casted away for one reason or another. And this could be neglected in various ways, but just particularly emotionally. You never felt like any of these people cared, gave a fuck. About how you felt and what you were going through. And it's because these people also looked at you and see how you continue to break past limits and just label you as like, oh, the strong one. Like, there's no point in lifting a finger to help them because they'll figure it out. I think people saw you for how intelligent you were and almost used that as an excuse to abuse you or to neglect you. I want to clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify. Oh, I also want this to sit in the video. Cool. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Pentacles reversed. The love you received could have been extremely conditional. Only when you were being of service, only when you were uplifting them, did they give you some type of genuine acknowledgement or praise. moving away from this. Letting go. Four of Pentacles. Again, Four of Pentacles is over here. You can't see because it's over here. You're letting go of this desire to relate to these people. You're juggling. You could have, I don't know how conscious of this you were or not, but you could have been juggling, capping, like leaving yourself, like capping your mental capacity where they were in order for you to be more comfortable with them. Like, you could have had family. This is like you had the type of family where, like, she could be wrong, but nobody would say anything. And just act like things are fine. But nobody, there's nothing, issues within the family aren't actually addressed. And you could be the type of person who does not, like, who can't fake the funk like that. For you to continue to be around these people, you have to pretend like you don't see how much they don't support you. How much they don't support each other. How much they don't support themselves. How small-minded they are. Ace of Cups. You're going to be blessed for leaving behind these people. Because they were holding you back. Devil card. These people were blocks to your blessings. What do you want? What do you want for yourself? When it comes to you considering this move that you're trying to make, whether that's actually moving house and living somewhere else or just a financial move, whatever, you should only be considering this from the perspective of what you want for yourself in your life. Who gives a fuck what any of these bitches think about it? It's not like they were gonna throw any money into the pot. I want a fresh start with you. I meant what I said. I'm a very jealous person. I was about to say, like, these people, they want, as soon as you leave, they gonna come begging. But I don't think these are... Be more selfish. You're being warned to not let these people back in either. Like, they're not... They're... When they come back around with their apologies and shit, they're disingenuous. Be more selfish, yes. What do you want? Prioritize yourself. Recognize that you don't relate to these people and you were never meant to. Okay, we're going to close this out with Astral Dice. Gemini. Saturn. And the 10th house. Fame, recognition, career. You could be communicating something that's getting you very recognized. And with the Saturn here, this is something... This could also just be your maturing. You're being recognized for how mature you are. and also your communication skills. You have a career as some form of communicator, whether you do some form of public speaking or you are a writer. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's been down here 40 minutes. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading. I hope it resonated and brought you tons and tons of clarity. If you would like a personal reading, a pre-recorded reading from me, the link is in the description box. There is a sale right now if you use the code SUMMER23 to get 10% off of your order. I upped the prices just now because, bitch, prices are getting higher, access is getting lower, okay? That's just the way that it is. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those wonderful, beautiful things. And remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. All right, pile 3. Bye, pile 3.